Welcome to another edition of Africa Sideways, and we're coming to you from Kruger Park in South Africa, and I'm testing the new Mercedes-Benz Vito. Well, it's not so new, we got it on rental, but I thought I'd check it out anyway. Some warthogs, and now we're down by the water, a lot of animals here, wildebeest, hippos. It is all happening, ladies and gentlemen. Abundant bird life. Big birds, yeah. This was shot in June. Arguably one of the best times to go there. Buffalo Bull. Looks like there's been a bit of a fire there. Biggish herd. Good tyres on here, they got the Michelin, so you got faith in the tyres at least. Rear wheel drive. Interestingly, the gear shift is where the indicator is on the right hand side. I'm seeing a lot more automatics with that kind of thing. I think it's an 18 or a 19 inch rim here, so ideally you'd want a low profile rim on here, but the interior very good, lots of drinks holders, space, armrest, cleverly thought out. Well, there's some big ailies. So this is a combination of a car review and a travel review. Kruger Park, the biggest national park in South Africa. Paul Kruger, grandfather of Afrikaans community, got this park going along with some other people. Stretches all the way past Palabora. This is on the Hazy View side. Lots of nice accommodation. We're staying at the Kruger Park Lodge with its own 9-hole golf course, hippo stand, all sorts of fun at the fair. But for now, it's the Ellies are taking top priority, and we've got a nice surprise for you a little later. You're going to have to stick around for that. Bump into some old friends. Any more Ellies coming? Nope. There they are. Very docile. There we go. That's the surprise I had for you. We had a whole pride of lions, female lions, 6 of them coming past the car. And we saw them twice in one day. This is about as close as you're going to get to a pack of lions without getting eaten. Didn't seem too bothered with us. They look a bit on the skinny side, but there was so many other animals there. I'm surprised that they're skinny. It looked very abundant. Any more coming through? Yep, one more. Look at the size of the paws of these cats. Nice drinks holder there on the Vito. These buses are quite popular with film shoots and whatnot. That line's been photographed many times, I'm sure. All the tour guys are starting to pile up behind me. I had the best seat in the house here. Nice thing about a minibus is you get high up. So going to Kruger, the best thing is to fly to Lanseria if you're coming from Cape Town or anywhere, and then hire a minibus and go from there if you're with a family or friends. Because flying directly into Kruger is about 3 times the price or something. I'm not sure the price, but it's definitely more expensive. There's some hippos. This is the Sabi River, the main river that runs through Kruger Park. There's a base camp there in the background. There's restaurants dotted all over the place. Well, not all over the place, but within sort of 20, 30, 40 k's of each other. You can get a rest spot and take some respite. This is in the southern part of the Kruger. It was quite reasonable to get in. I think it was like $90 or $100 a person. I think it's more expensive to go to Kirstenbosch in this place, ironically. There's the old Vito Tourer. Got nice and dusty. I'm sure that guy's parked close. There we go, another watering hole. Is that a Kruger Airlines Gemsbok? I'm not so good with these animal identifications. I just do the driving. Yeah, look at the size of this animal. Yeah, we're in Mozambique. Well, the border of Mozambique. We're still in South African borders. Yeah, it's this pride. We bumped into the same pride of lions in the afternoon on our way home. These lions draw quite a crowd. More dodgy camera work. Oh, there we go. There's the lions again. What are they doing in that tree? Whoopsie, you don't want to stick around too long. These are still the king of the jungle, or the queen of the jungle in this particular instance. Yep. Nice big yawn. See the teeth there. Hello. The big one. Yeah. Friendly locals, lots of tours. But apparently, I heard of somebody that went to Kenya and Tanzania, and the game parks there are sort of much busier than Kruger. So this is still palatable. But when there's lions and stuff, it tends to pull people from around. Another roadblock here. The giraffe. Hello, son.
Hi, buddy.
And back at Kruger Park Lodge, they got their own little hippo hide here, so you can. And there's crocodiles and hippos in there. How pink they are. Almost salmon colour in the foreground, background. Electric fence here, so you don't want to get too close, you get zapped. Zappity dap. That's a good couple of tons there. This is the monkeys. Yeah, the neighbours. You give them half a chance, they'll be straight into your kitchen and eating your food. Cute little okies. There's Matey. There they go. What are you doing? Been highly impressed with this Vito. Good, honest truck, and does what is needed. Doesn't have fancy bells and whistles. It's good, honest value. This feels like a return to classic Mercedes-Benz. Taking this bad boy through Kruger Park, does great. Actually feels like a bucky. It feels very solid. I think 2-inch lift and a tire on here. I can see why these Sprinters are used for overlanding. Well, this is the Vito. It shares a lot of the same DNA as the Sprinter, and it certainly is an athlete. And now this is driving to Sabi through the timber country, just north of Hazyview. Well, northwest we're driving here. Beautiful views. And the Vito's right at home here as well, on tar as you'd expect. Great all-around car. If you don't need heavy off-roading, this is a perfect family vehicle. So a week now with a Vito, put over 1,000 Ks on it through the Kruger Park. Hasn't put a footer wrong the whole time. Feels really well made.